I am Julian Bailey, and I play Tony in Betaville. Tony is a sensitive guy. Tony is someone who has much desire and many dreams, insecurities, such as we all do, but his dilemma in the film is his struggle is overcoming these insecurities and really coming out of his shell. The way people are, people's character, certain moral issues come up, compromise, ethics, and that's when I step up. That's when Tony comes into his own, and it's fun being here. We wait around a lot, but it's about making the most of the time, I guess. And, it's a good time. It's a good time.
I want to introduce our stunt double. Yeah, right there. Our stunt double, the gentleman.
He's the stunt double for both Amy and
in the red trunks, if you will.
Ah.
So,
Now, is he for both of you, or?
No,
Yes.
just, well, yeah, for me.
Yes.
Well,
The great thing is that he's Oriental looking, so it works for both of them.
yeah. Be slick, be totally suave, and keep it on the DL. But to the right over here is Hector. And Hector, now he thinks he's on a crew. So he brought his camera. Look at him. He thinks he's one of the boys with his hat. But he doesn't realize. I'm like, sweetie, you're not in the shop. But they made him a bailiff, a super. And when he was done, he's like, are you sure they won't need me again? You sure I should take them off?
All right, guys. So what scene are we getting ready for here?
Water. We are getting for the scene. It's kind of similar to Star Wars. When Luke Skywalker finds out that Princess Leia, the brother, but they find it 3 movies later. Well, we're gonna find it right after we kiss, and then what happens is we get sick and there's the waterfall in the water, and then a back shot of, and then it cuts to the water and shows the vomit spewing out. And it's cool, and it's kind of
really
symbolic.
very powerful.
Yeah, it's very symbolic
Going
of
back to the big
what's happening to the environment.
If life is but a dream, what then of death?
Final wake-up call.
Hey.
Are you ready for this upcoming scene?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And cut.
Well, I'm Ariel Cantor, and I am playing Laura Blom from Betaville, some future nation place. And so I have a pretty cool character because she's 9 years old, but I'm really 10. And she has to be action. If she isn't, she gets really sad and not very happy. And that happens a couple times in the movie that I'm left out. So I'm not very happy in that part. That's what
And how is it then, Kirby, that you end up hooking up with Ruby by the end of the film when you're like 64 or whatever? You don't have to answer that question.
No comment.
Kirby, Gary, you're where you are? Go to your left.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Okay. Gary, scoot over to your left. Scoot to your left. Get tighter. Julian, follow suit. Get tighter.
We're gonna spike him after this stuff.
He was on this cameraman here, this Patrick's handbag. Isn't he cute? God, I love chameleons. They're really very nice.
You're in touch with nature, huh?
Chameleons
Touch
and
of
frogs.
nature?
Chameleons and frogs I like. I don't like all the bugs.
Gotta go.
See this rock here? This rock, based on lines and my dating expertise, is approximately 3 million years old. It's been through various types of weather conditions, including rain, snow, hail. I'm going to be throwing this rock down in the ravine in about 10 minutes, and someone else will find it maybe 3 million years from now.
This was all I could find. What terribly hungry. The big kids took all the good stuff. The kitchen's a mess, but we can cook these right here like this.
We'll turn the page so we can make more takes if you're writing the last word without having to rewrite the whole thing.
This movie's going to be a fun thing. I believe people are going to enjoy it. But it actually is predicting so more or less what our future's going to be, because it's just about going to wind up with children out in the world, because the adults that's running it right now got it kind of screwed up, you know? But it's going to be all right, I'm sure.
Sound speed. Dots above her head.
Like I told you.
Like I told you. The dot records the sight and sound of that person always.
After Kirby says, I'm all for rebellion in principle, YB gets fed up and just exits the frame.
Scott. Playback. Move on. Second gate.
Moving on. Check the date. Moving on.
I told my two kids that I'd get killed in this, and they were upset. Well, initially they were upset. Then they wanted to come down and see me die. Twisted little buggers.
The character in this movie, what character, what movie? This is life. This is not a movie, and don't you forget it. My character's name, however, is J3L2404, from the planet, the wonderful planet 38.
This is what I really talk like. I grew up watching Jerry Lewis.
You want to, we can get a prop steering wheel to stick out of the top of the turret and have her spin it.
So you didn't shower today, Gary? Is that what they're saying?
Oh, look, it's future cinematographer. Mondo Almaco.
Yeah, this is why I'm going to be doing it for you.
Thank you.
It's the final scene. No, this is the final scene where the beam of light comes, and they take me away, which we are leaving open for the sequel. So you don't really know what happens to me. I don't die.
He's up there. We take a few shots of him up there. We don't bother to do the sound.
Yeah, we're doing the scene when Kirby arrives at Betaville.
You're Kirby. I changed the thought.
Yeah. He jumped from the helicopter, right?
Actually, you're right down here.
I'm high.
You got, yeah, well.
I'm high, and that's from the rider's mouth.
So now you have an excuse.
I'm a method actor.
Hi, congratulations.
On what?
On inheriting a lot of work here.
No,
I just took a look at the script and I said, this is...
What's it like working with Gomez from the Addams Family?
Well, it's weird because I met him last night and it was like, thank you. Nicest guy.
This getting married thing is stressful, man. I can tell you.
Are we on? Now they don't know I'm here. I got a release from Planet Z. Look at this. Can you see them? Can you? They're right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay, come back. Check this out. I get zapped up, right? I get zapped up by the dots. They have a memorial service for me, right? It's got to be within a week. They're not going to have like years later, right? It's got to be within a week. Before my memorial service, they get married. They are married at my memorial service. They've just gotten married. I just get zapped up. They like, that sounds fishy to me. Talk about rude. Look at them. They don't care. They're not even thinking of it. Look at them. You see their smile? They're not even thinking of me.
Ooh, Luther? Who's Luther?
In Betaville, I play the United States President. The world is at peace because of totalitarianism. In other words, they force people to be peaceful. And they have created a camp, which they call Betaville, for the elite children, the children of all the world's leaders. And the main part of the movie takes place in Betaville. It's an adventure. It's also a comedy. And there's a young cast that's really very talented. It's going to surprise a lot of people, I think.
I played General Ephron Norbert. Is it Norbert?
Sure is.
Okay. I played General Ephron Norbert, idiot savant, and gallant patriot. We're being invaded. I'm trying to staunch the invasion of the dots against the United States. DDD, the dot deflection device.
And what does that do?
Well, it deflects the dots. Duh.
No, I'm Tom Small. I'm the writer and director of Betaville. The project came to me when I was abducted to Planet Z. All the people here, they probably think they're making a movie. Actually, this is my warning to the world, the last warning. And the fate of mankind is at stake.
I'd really like to thank Tom Small and Betaville for coming down here to Carbondale and giving us all jobs and money so we can get dental work that we all much really need. Thank you very much.
What have we waited for this summer day and no more? There's a place with no.
That is a wrap!
Whatever, it's yours, not mine.
You're not filming anymore, are you?